I spent tens of thousands of dollars learning this from process engineers, and I had to because my ADHD brain literally cannot function without seeing the whole board. This one framework is the reason I was able to build a 124-step fulfillment process, run operations for a creator with 26 million followers, and manage multiple businesses at the same time. Now let me show you exactly how this works. Today I'm going to pull up the actual document and walk you through it step by step. Now here's the problem. Every creator and every founder eventually hits the same ceiling. Everything lives in your head, or it's scattered across random docs, random Slack messages, or on your iPhone, random notes that you took at 2 a.m. And nothing is repeatable. The whole business runs on your memory, and that doesn't scale. And I hit that wall hard. I was managing multiple projects, trying to keep everything straight, and my ADHD brain just couldn't hold it all. And I wasn't dropping the ball because I was lazy. I was dropping it because there was no system underneath me, just me trying to remember everything. And that's when I realized I didn't just need SOPs. I didn't just need checklists. I needed a system for building a system. A so-called meta system, something that could take any business, any project, any operation, and turn the chaos into clarity. So I built this. I call it the Creator Master document. And since I built it, it's produced the entire 124-step fulfillment process for my coaching program, the full operations infrastructure for Prince EA, a creator with 26 million followers that we work with, and the backbone of every business that I run today. If your business feels like it's held together by duct tape and your own memory, this is for you. Let me pull up the actual document and let me walk you through the 5-step process. Step 1 is the task inventory, and this is where most people already go wrong, because they skip it. When you compare those views, the overlaps and the gaps tell you the real story. You will find tasks nobody owns. You will find duplicate work. You will find things you had no idea were happening. And that is your actual business, not the version in your head, but everything that your team lays out and actually does. Step 2, once you know what needs to happen, you figure out when it happens. Every task gets a cadence, daily, weekly, monthly, or per project. And you don't just assign frequency, you set timing standards. Speed becomes a quality metric. You have to time everything because here's what happens in most businesses. Tasks exist, but there is no rhythm. Things get done wherever someone remembers. And that means some things get done 3 times and other things never get done at all. And this step turns a messy task into an operating rhythm, a heartbeat for your business. Now, it's not just did it get done, but it's did it get done in the right time frame. Daily tasks, weekly reviews, monthly audits, or finance reports. When you lay this out, you can literally see the pulse of your business on a calendar. Step 3. This is where you document how each task gets executed. SOPs, checklists, decision trees, company-wide collaterals, and this is where I need you to really hear me. This is where most people start. They jump straight into writing SOPs, and it's exactly why their systems fail. Think about it. If you don't know what the tasks are, step 1, and you don't know when they happen, step 2, how can you write a good SOP for your step 3? You cannot. You're documenting in the dark. But by the time you reach step 3 in this framework, writing the SOPs is almost easy. The thinking has already been done. You already understand the structure and the process. Now, not everything needs a full SOP, and you realize that by now. Some tasks just need a checklist. Some need a decision tree. If this, then that part. Part of this step is knowing which format fits which tasks. A simple repeatable task, that's a checklist. A complex process with multiple steps and options and handoffs, that's a full SOP or a decision tree. A task where the path changes based on conditions, that's definitely a decision tree. And now here's something I wish I had years ago. I call it the AI cheat code. You put an AI note taker on your team calls. We use Fathom for this. Every call gets transcribed. You take that transcript, feed into AI, and it generates a draft SOP from the actual conversation where the work was being discussed. So you're not just sitting down, staring at a blank page, trying to write documentation from memory. You're turning real conversations into real systems. Then you just refine it. This alone would have saved me hundreds of hours. And now let's go to step 4. And honestly, this is the biggest mindset shift in the entire framework. You assign tasks to roles and not people. Let me say that again. Roles and not to people. When your tasks are assigned to a person, everything breaks when that person leaves or gets sick. The knowledge is trapped in their head. But when your tasks are assigned to a role, anyone who steps into that role knows exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Because steps 1 to 3 already define all of that. And this is the shift from an owner-centric business to a role-centric business. You go from I need to tell someone to do this to the system tells the role to do this. And this is the moment that separates lifestyle businesses from scalable businesses. roles and not people. Step 5, and this is the one everyone forgets. You build a feedback loop into the system itself, a structured process for reviewing and improving everything. Everything on a quarterly or a monthly basis. Because here's the truth, most systems rot, they go out of fashion. Someone builds a beautiful process document, everyone follows it for 3 months, and then it slowly falls apart because, business has changed, AI has changed, and nobody really updates the system. So you need a feedback loop. And step 5 prevents that. You schedule review moments. You define what gets evaluated and what signals tell you something's broken or outdated. And you put that in the business. And then improvements get a feedback into step 1 through step 4. This is the framework that changed everything, and now you see the real document and what I'm using. If this was useful, tell me in the comments, because I have a lot more of these documents to come. And if you like this video, please share it with any of your friends. And if you don't follow me yet, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.